Hello everyone, this is Mr. Mooladoola, and I'd like to invite you to another episode of the Mr. Mooladoola Show. Today, we're going to be talking about a memory back in the day of school dances, where the word dance floor just didn't work well for me after asking one gal for a dance. Now, if you ever have watched a comic on stage, you may have seen a joke once or twice, or maybe 100 times, that is in the group of three. And so today, as an amateur comic as I am, I'd like to tell a story with three objects. One being a piece of paper. Two being standing on the balcony. And three, coming down to the dance floor. So stay with Mr. Mooladoola as we talk about the three necessities of your money plan when it comes to your cash flow and your net worth. Now, if you take this piece of paper, you could do many things with it. You could draw a picture, you could make a paper airplane, you could, just use it as a placemat for your favorite meal. But in this example, I would like you to take a pen or pencil to paper, and on the one side, take some time and write down everything that you've spent in the last 30 days that you can think of. Maybe even rely on your credit card statement or your online banking to be added to that. And on the back, write down on the left side all your assets, things that you own. And on the right side, all your debts, things that you owe. And you do a little math here. You take your assets and then you minus your debt, and you will come up with a net worth. And hopefully that is positive. So this piece of paper you can utilize to know where you are in your financial situation, and then talk to your advisor on changes that may need to be made. Now, the balcony. We have always been on the balcony before. Those two gentlemen from the balcony of the Muppet Show. Remember that? Well, the balcony is kind of like looking down at all the characters, all the people, all the things happening in your life. And in this picture, you're looking down at either the buildings downtown or the water amongst you with all the little fishies in there. But basically, the balcony is an illustration of looking down at your life on all the different pieces rather than focusing on one piece. Now that dance floor. I remember back in high school when we had those video dances and all that stuff, and we wanted to dance. Now the fast dances and those lovely slow dances, and maybe the last dance of the night when you were lucky to get, or I was lucky to get a girl to dance with me on Stairway to Heaven, because that was the longest song in the books. And I wonder if that gal that said yes to me dancing was wondering halfway through the song, my goodness, why did I do that? But in this example, the dance floor is you're coming down from the balcony, you're going on the dance floor, and you're actually looking at a specific piece of your life individually without the others. Now, all the pieces come together, but rather than on the balcony, you're looking at the pieces individually. And it's just one way to look at your life, your financial plan, everything, all the pieces in your life, one at a time. So this is the example of the dance floor. Now, before I get to my great memory of that one time on the dance floor, basically what you're doing is you put the three together of the piece of paper, the balcony, and the dance floor. And you take a look from the balcony of your cash flow and your net worth, and you take it on the dance floor and you look at every individual piece or item on that net worth or cash flow statement. And it's just one way to look at your financial picture to see what things need to be changed in the days ahead. So good luck with that, and if you have any questions with that, please let Mr. Moolah Doolah know. Well, you waited for the best to the last. I know all of you just wanted to wait around or fast forwarded to the callback from a joke perspective, but here it goes. That memory of a dance floor. I saw a slow dance. I went to ask a girl to dance. She said, "Kevin, I'm very sorry, but I have a sore back." And I must have just said, "Thank you very much." I turned around, sat at the bench, thinking of what could have been on one of those songs. It reminds me of, it could have been, I think it was a Tiffany song. There we go. But anyways, the next song, the next slow dance, guess what I saw as I sat on that bench? I saw that same girl going dancing with another guy that could have been me. And not that it has affected me negatively, but, it is a memory of mine from that dance floor. So from now on, or from that point on, I went up to the balcony and I looked at all the options of all the gals. And then pinpointed on the next gal I would pick to dance with on the dance floor. So, thank you very much for listening to my sad, sad story of that rejection on the dance floor that in the end gave me the motivation to be the bestest dancer in the whole wide world. Well, at least in my head. Thanks again for watching the Mr. Moolah Doolah show, and I look forward to talking with you again.